But his bottle is coming in, so he shouldn't really worry too much unless the runes get denied by the Lina. Oh, bottom. That's a gush with the blood grenade. Nice use of the calling and Big Num. In terms of that top lane, pretty much free farm here from ATF. And we talked about, you know, maybe Amar having a bad game. I don't think that's gonna happen. Like, this SB5 is a pretty shitty support, and yeah, oh my god. Oh lord, I didn't know you could cancel charge with Bushwhack, but yeah, now they have 2 ways. Potentially 3 ways to cancel the charge if you dodge me. Maybe it is going to be Moneymakers, but no, Shaker 5, you... I'm sorry, with SB5, you don't really get to scale at all, as Lucas is gonna be sharded up. Nice meld, no detection so far, so Lucas should be okay as we get a really good bash. Lucas, though, he just uses his meld hit and dies instantly. Oh, wow. So very nice when you pull like that, because it means that the enemy catapult wave is gonna die on their tower. Okay, charge onto crit here. They do get vision. The charge is going to connect as the Lina approaches. Igor's not level 6 though, so they get the LSA, they get some damage, but crit could easily... Oh, nice dead shot. Can they get a snowball? They can't. Tower hit plus the right click of Slayer though gives him that kill. And this Spirit Breaker is actually level 4 right now. Way ahead of the poor TA. Nice blood grenade. Snake King gets bladed by Igor, and that's another one. Can they find this puck with a charge? Coil will stop the Spirit Breaker, and Maureen's gonna get a double damage out of it. And they did get that first blood onto Snake King. That, I guess, gold-wise, that's why we even see a slight advantage for the Moneymakers here. Okay. Tidehunter pretty low, trying to walk away. Lucent Beam with the blood grenade as well as that last right click from Skitter will secure a kill. Very nicely done by Falcon once again. Top lane, he dropped the shards. Good charge, but gets cancelled again. Amar, he is the charge denier as Slayer gets spinned to a tree and turned into, I don't know, bacon as crit. So I'm trying to fight. They get mana here for the level 6. Lucas doesn't have refraction, needed a second. And with this rotation, that's on the side of Moneymakers. Ooh, yep. That's exactly the case. Oh, time for the runes here. Crit trying to scout it out. Igor, the core is going to be placed down as Crit gets Laguna Blade and killed. Double damage on that Maureen puck allows them to get a kill on the crit. But okay, Snake King going for a little bit of a stack. Alright, those are some juicers. Igor, he wants a piece of those juicers. Okay, finds the Pugner here. Snake King trying to drop that ward, but there is a dire ward actually giving vision of everything there, which means Igor will keep on trying to steal some of those stacks. And what that is, we do see a charge from Slayer. Not exactly sure where he's going towards, but eventually just gonna cancel it. Bottom lane, yeah, we do see a coil on the Tidehunter. He's looking for something. There is way too much damage. There's no heroes here from his team. The Ravage would be a waste, and now Crit going up the high ground might be able to scout some of those stacks that we talked about. Realizing that the Tide is dead, they will not be able to protect the stacks, so he gets most of the ancient ones. And now they have to defend the others. They're gonna get a very good calling with that trap slow. Beautiful stuff here from Moneymakers. They're gonna punish Falcons as they try to pick their heads a little bit too far. Moneymakers, T-hole. That's not really a hole. I don't the components, so maybe he's gonna get the blink anyways. But so far, not really queuing up the blink dagger on ATF. Now finally, level 6 available for Slayer. Has that Nether Strike, could potentially go for a smoke play. Oh my lord, he just walks to 3 heroes and he will die as the 4th and 5th hero show up. Amar and Crit ready to pressure this mid tower and dealing with. If you try and poke your heads there, there's going to be a coil, there's going to be some follow-up. Arena also has a lot of cast range. Bottom though, Arena is going to be dropped. The silence from the calling is not going to be enough as Muerta becomes her green self and dies anyways. 12 cat trying to run away. We'll dispel a couple of those slows. Is it enough though? The Ravage just to get out, but the body blocks from Maureen are pitch perfect. And that Tidehunter is going to become a watermelon down the drain. Plump fruit just gets wasted. Yeah, big gold lead right there. Skeeter gets found, and that is a dominating streak for Igor. Laguna Blade being used, and I'm not sure if this was a smoke, what exactly happened right there, but they read the map perfectly. They don't see Skeeter there. They expect him to be doing carry things, and he get that Wisdom Rune right now. Oh, I see a couple of TPs happening in the mid lane. There's some action brewing up as the coil on that Tidehunter will eventually find the poor guy. And once again, it is 12 Cat falling. That said, Big Num. Oh, he did not. Yeah, they got both Wisdom Runes, right? Yeah. So, supports on the side of Moneymakers are actually can't really make plays, or they're not trying to. Oh, Slayer. Alright, that's another Strike Laguna Blade. More than enough damage to kill the Skelly Bro. That's nice. Slayer did get the kill. Not the Luna, not the Lena. Okay, 12 Cat, he gets found. Was trying to go for a meme hammer play. Gets the stun dispelled. Still alive. The calling, buying some time here as finally Arena gets dropped. Trying to sidestep that spear. Good Ravage. Buying time as Amar with another Bulwark. Doing a lot of damage. Slayer with a very good charge. Finds 3 heroes. LSA onto 2. Can he get this kill? Mars. Good Decrepify. Buying some time, but they have magic damage. So far, it's on cooldown. Maureen dominating streak as the Tusk trades his life for the Tidehunter. This is not bad. Oh. Yeah, it's gonna be okay. Alright. Okay. Oh, if he went for the blind charge, that would have been a highlight for sure. Oh, Big Num gets his ulti off with the calling. So far, the Tusk is very low. Still alive. Tumbler's Toy. Dragon Slave does not connect. And with that beautiful Eclipse, both Luna and Muerta will be muertos. And that is a 2-for-0 here. They thought that ward in the lane was an advantage, but he baits them into a very, very bad fight. And now with the TP mid, Koi 1-2, Moneymakers, what's happening? Slayer's gonna be fine. Yeah, this is gonna be fine for a corpse. This 12 Cat is now going to follow. Poor Watermelon cannot catch a break, and the Tide gets spinned to a tree. Hoping for the levels, hoping for a longer game as a smoke is going to happen. Igor doesn't have his eggs. In fact, he's very far away. They're looking here, but Amar, he can feel it. I heard a coil somewhere, and it's on the TA. That's the worst target. Lucas, my friend, drops the refraction at the right time, dodges a little bit of the damage, but he's still being ticked down by that shard on the Tusk, and they will lose TA. Good Ravage onto 4, but he barely does anything. They find one Pugna kill at the expense of not one hero, but now 2. Slayer will be taken by Amar, and that's a mega kill streak for him, and 22 minutes of gameplay. Tier 2s are still up. Moneymakers somehow not losing as much net worth from those fights as I expected, especially, you know, the TA dying. I would expect her to be the biggest farmer there, but Luna obviously keeping the net worth up as Big Num with his yeah, he's dead. Try to use Pipe plus that Glimmer Cape does buy a little bit of time, but they don't have any Ravages. They don't have any hopes as the coil will be dispelled by the Tidehunter. He's going to be slowed down by 70,000 different spells, and with the shard, he dies as now Mr. Big Num gets taken away and the Muerta is dead. And Titan. Okay, 20 seconds for Roche. Oh no, they're smoking with Roche being so close in the mid lane. There's also something happening here. This Tidehunter with that pipe trying to sustain, but it's so much physical damage from Skitter that he's not going to be able to live. Doesn't drop the Ravage. Spirit Breaker just cutting that wave. And this is now positioned to get the Wisdom Rune. Oh no, they find the Muerta. They drop a ward. Instant jump. No buyback for her as the Laguna Blade finds crit. So they trade support for support. They're really, trusting their high ground, which, yep, there you go. That's that Slayer. Nicely done. Maureen and the boys get it. They did use Arena for that, but good break of the charge. Finds the Pugna, but the LSA is gonna miss. They're forced into... Oh no, this is a terrible fight. This Ravage straight up awful as 12 Cat. Oh, look at that. The cheese consumption from crit. They finally get one kill, but they literally use all of their spells. They have to get the hell out, and I'm surprised they only lost one. Only Slayer falling, but yeah, maybe I was a little bit hasty as they lose Muerta as well. Slayer looking for a creep to Midas. He might find that. Oh, he actually finds crit. That's a very important kill. Nether Strike onto the Pugna. LSA on cooldown as King with the Glimmer Cape trying to get out. Slayer will be found, has a buyback, and is holding on to it. Side of eyes onto the T. A good spear. This could be disastrous here for Moneymaker. I'm not sure Lucas has a buyback, and he does not. His BKB maybe recently purchased. He dies as Big Num's gonna be next, and this is awful. As the Slayer Spirit Breaker gets a shard. That's nice. Oh, crit. Very nice kick. That's a goal. That is a goal in my book. They get a very nice shard blocking his path. No 4-step, and he's gone with no buy. Jump in. They find Alina. Igor has no buy as well. The beginning of the end is here. The Lucas tip is just the salt on the wound, ending this game number 1 just as I expected. Falcons, they stopped. I gotta be honest, this was not even close. From beginning to the end, it was Moneymakers in the back foot. I feel like the supports played pretty well, but the draft was just really bad. The draft did not allow for a lot of mistakes, and this TA died 3 times. Started with the Ring of Protection and didn't really get the passive at all. Not the case here for now, but maybe he can actually go for some Wraith Band on the Timbersaw, just so he can have the armor and not worry that much about the passive. Oh, there you go, Lucas. He's just dead, and that was a really good last pick. He's gonna suffer this game. There's no denying it. Oh, a TP here. A little bit of a sneaky one as the snowball onto Big Num looking for the shard. Still holding on to it. The stun lands as Kidder. They do not proc that root, which means now 12 cats being damaged. Can they proc that root? They get it, but it's not enough. It's a shitty one. It's a very shitty one. The Spectre will live. Time as in the mid lane, we do see a little bit of pressure here. They don't have the Pugna, so it's gonna be a bit awkward. Oh, Coil instantly with the Spectre ulti. Skitter wants to get that kill. He's very poor. Can they save this Lina? No, they cannot. Igor falls, but they want to try and at least get something for their trouble. Big Numb gets infested. Will be able to live for now as they do get the Decrepify to save that centaur. Crit looking for a way out. Drops his wand. Still alive. Can they get a good stun? Crit will be dead. It's paved the way for the Luna to be gigantic. Not only... Oh, I heard a haunt somewhere. I'm sorry about that. As Maureen looking for a coil. Drops it on the Pugna. Actually, a 1 there. Nicely done. Maureen doesn't dodge the stun. He just explodes to the Nether Ward. Nicely done. Snake King will be next as Falcons. They overextend. They just dive the triangle here. Oh, my boy Big Nub is gonna be fine. He's a big boy. That he lost, and that toilet paper would be very nice right now because he gotta be shitting himself with that Timbersaw just running at him. There's not gonna be any engagements. Coil with the Spectre going in. That's a kill. Skitter actually picks it up. Nicely done for him as he is now 1-2, 1-2. Okay. Not too shabby as the mid tower slowly being chipped. Okay, they find a LSA here. They're gonna drop the Nether Ward with the Diffusal Blade. Oh, okay, no. The center OT, not enough gap close. Nicely done by Crit there, holding him down with the Walrus Punch. That was supposed to be a kill, and now Amar shows up out of nowhere. They don't have vision here as Moneymakers to know that this is happening. They might suspect it's happening, and in fact, the little Pugna using... Yeah, I'm not sure about that. Your Decrepify does nothing. Really good LSA. Oh my lord, he dodged the LSA with the snowball mid-air, and now the Lone Druid is dead. That's a disaster. But that was so nicely done. They tried to use the Diffusal Blade. Okay, they go for Snake King. Nice LSA. That's a lot of burst damage. That's a dead Snake King, but that's just a support. What else can they do? As now the orb flies Igor. They are trying to run away, and the puck runs to the other side. LSA finds Crit, so they do not get the gap close. Finally, with Skitter, they do. And Big Num still trying to fight on the back lines. Will fall as well, so that's a 2-for-1. Crit is very low. Very, very low, and he will not die as Amar shows up to save the day. Or with a haste rune. Looking for initiation here.
Stay near.
Nothing really happening right now, as we do see that Midas helping a little bit against the Chen. Alright. Oh, great with the initiation. Good wall response. Igor has no eggs, will die inside that shard. Now 12 Cat gets the root onto crit, but they do not have enough burst damage. The bear, he will fall, and that's a 2-for-0. The Pugna gets found in the back lines, and now Spectre going for a third one. That Centaur doesn't really look too tanky. The high ground defense that Moneymakers has. Aegis is over. They are looking for someone, and they're gonna find Igor. That's a big one. The coil is there. He's gonna break the coil with the Spectre Haunt. We talked about it during the draft. Such a good combination. Having that puck damage alongside the Spectre is just too hard. And now they're searching into Blink. I'm gonna scare you into... I'm actually not initiation. I hear a Stampede somewhere. Snowball saving the Chen. Look at that little... Chen just fine. They're gonna lose the Pugna. So much damage flying out. Lucas gets killed. They're diving the base here with the BKB on Amar, and there's nothing they can do. Another tip. GG flies out, and yep, this is a stomp if I've ever seen.